my favorite exercise for longevity and jumping higher. We'll take a look. All right, my incredible, beautiful mother is gonna challenge herself here, but we'll show you how it regresses. All right, so squat all the way down, and then grab the dumbbells and then stay in that position. And now get your posture really good and lift the dumbbells off the ground, holding that. All right, and now you're gonna try to explode up to the top. Good job. And then you're gonna control it down. Good job. So for being able to have that full knee bend back up, this tells our body to send fluid into the joint. Not if you work through pain, you could cause more degradation. Control down, but working at a pain-free level through a full range of motion. And by holding the weights here, explode up. Okay, good. I'll have her take a break after that one, but don't leave the board. All right, control down and set them down. So you would finish your set like this. So this is a way for her to ensure I'm gonna be good. Set them down and explode up. Good job. So put your hands here. So you see it regresses right from holding weights to here, and that regresses to assisted. So just telling someone, don't bend your knee, statistically that's a death wish for the knee, but short term, it's not a great idea to just force through pain. So use assistance, push with your arms and go all the way up. So this would help you rehabilitate and could change the rest of your life. Thank you, Mama. Now for me, I didn't used to be able to do a deep knee bend like this without excruciating pain. And I reached age 20 having never once grabbed the rim.
Literally, I don't know if he could touch the rim with his fingertips with no basketball or anything else.
Now I'm 30, and I've basically doubled how high I can jump. My jump wouldn't have been that low, but I had so many knee problems, my jump never developed the way it should have developed. So it was only when I married these concepts of joint strength. So if I avoided my knees, you could potentially still build the muscles, but you would not actually be stimulating the tendons and the ligaments enough to grow. So when I do a training session now, I'm growing these things in harmony. So I'm growing the strength of my muscles while at the same time developing my tendons and ligaments, never ever working through pain. And this concept is open-ended, meaning even your most advanced athlete could do the same workout that my mom did, because just keep putting weight here and you'll hit a point where you actually couldn't extend and get up, but you're still building the joint in harmony with the muscle. So it's an open-ended concept that any athlete in the world could get even more bulletproof, but my mom can ensure that she has a very different rest of her life from the norm. Now every set of that exercise, which for now I'm just calling a dead squat, meaning we're dead pausing and then exploding up, I have to pair that with the biggest effect, meaning if I drove up the strength of my ankle and hip, I'd have the power to express with greater speed, greater force. With greater speed would come greater responsibility to decelerate that force. So for every set of that, I have to do a set on the opposite side, the decelerators. Now, before you say, oh, I don't have this machine, I've still done more reps with the zero version, and I rehabilitated my full knee bend with that ATG style split squat, which regresses to any level. So every exercise regresses to any level. My mom did this machine as well. So I have a duty to popularize these machines so they're in every gym. We'd be able to drastically reduce ankle problems, shin problems, and then when that's weak, well, you have more chance of patellar problems. So as hard as I work on the dead squat, I have to now work just as hard on the tibialis every set. But there's no pressure if you don't have that equipment yet. That was the session. This was session 7 of 12 of the ATG Essentials program. It started with a slow, heavy sled that scales to any level, just enough weight that it slows you down to work into your big toe, your foot, your Achilles. That was the start of the session, 100 yards. And then it was just 3 to 10 sets of the dead squat and the tibialis. So my mom did 3 sets. I'm gonna do all 10, try to get even more athletic in my 30s than I've ever been. Tibialis you can probably do on your own. I cannot stress enough, because I paid $10,000+ to get my form coached to perfection, which I thought was perfect. So the dead squat is an exercise that in my system, if someone is doing that, it means that they're sending in their last set for perfect form coaching. So I have to stress what got the results. What got the results for me and others was perfect form on those kind of unorthodox exercises.